Hello everyone, it's Ross Kelly, CEO and Sales Associate with Lovins Realty in Vidalia, here with episode number 2 of Simply Vidalia. And in this episode, we're in a quaint little Italian eatery located in historic downtown Vidalia, Rialto. And with me today is the owner and procurer and restaurateur, Kris Eisenhut. Kris, welcome to the show, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come into your wonderful restaurant. First of all, I just want to start off by saying great menu, great staff, great food. I believe you guys have hit a home run with this one, and I congratulate you for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Before we really dive into the restaurant, won't you just tell me a little bit about Kris?
All right.
Your background.
Well, I was born in upstate New York, in a small town called Waterville, New York, and we're just about 10 miles north of Utica, New York, which is a lot of old Italian businesses. There's homemade sausage makers on every corner. There's all kinds of mom and pop Italian restaurants. I grew up there as a kid, moved to Arizona in 1990 and opened up the very first P.F. Chang's and opened them all over the country. Did that for several years and got a great start in the restaurant business with them. And then I decided to open my own restaurant, so I moved back to upstate New York and opened up a restaurant there and was in business for about 5 years, sold it to one of my employees and decided I had enough of cold weather and moved south.
Okay, so I was going to ask how you ended up from New York and all over the country where you've been in Vidalia, Georgia.
Well, I was in one of my best friend's wedding here in Vidalia and came to visit a couple times and said, you know what, this is where I want to be. People are so genuine here and very nice, and I love the southern charm.
Well, good. We're definitely glad to have you here. The name Rialto, where did that come from?
Well, when I was building this place, I was trying to figure out a name. I didn't want Joe's Spaghetti Kettle or something generic, so I just got online. I pulled up Italy, places in Italy, and the Rialto Bridge showed up first, and I said, you know what, that's the name, Rialto.
Yeah, and I've actually been there to the Rialto Bridge, and it's nice.
Right.
It really is. Well, good. Well, now you do the chef and then you also have a professional chef on staff, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
Yes, I do. And all of our menu items are influenced by Roberto DCO. He's from Italy. He's been in the country only 5 years.
Okay.
So any new menu items that we bring aboard or anything, Robert gives us all full training, and I can make those right alongside as him.
Good. Well, hear nothing but good reviews coming from the restaurant. The menu, a lot of different good items on the menu. What would you say would probably be some of the favorites off of the menu that people continue to come in and order over and over again? Your best sellers?
Probably our lasagna, just because it's made a little different than the traditional lasagnas. We make a homemade bechamel sauce, which is more of a creamy ricotta sauce, and that makes lasagna a lot more creamier and moist than a typical dry lasagna when you bake it.
Okay. All right, now do you guys have a separate lunch menu and dinner menu, or it's the same menu all the time?
No, we have a different menu, and we are open for lunch on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays from 11 to 2, and every day we have at least 5 different lunch specials.
Okay, great, good. Well, like I said, the menu has salads and it has pastas, and I've seen marsalas. It looks like a very well-rounded Italian menu, and it looks great.
Thank you. Yes, we just were chosen best 100 plates in the state of Georgia for our chicken marsala.
Good.
So, and we have several veal, and we do a lot with fresh seafood.
Okay.
A lot with seafood.
Yeah. Well, in doing my homework and just getting a little more acquainted with the restaurant, I was on the internet now, on from Yelp to some of the other sites where people are posting reviews. I mean, I've seen people, nothing but good reviews, and I've seen people from all over the country. I mean, Pennsylvania, Idaho, that are posting reviews on Rialto. So it seems like, I don't know if it's just people passing through or, visitors or what it is, but it seems like people from all over the place have been here to eat and all has good things to say.
Well, thank you. I take pride in training my staff to be the best. I want my guests to have the best dining experience as possible. Mm-hmm. That's the background I was brought up in. and I worked for the Marriott Corporation for several years, and I've won the President's Award with them for going above and beyond, and not many people win the President's Award with Marriott.
No, I bet not. Good. Well, it's quite an accomplishment.
So, thank you.
Well, again, we're glad to have Rialto as a part in Vidalia. It's a great place for people to come to visit. We want people to be aware that it's here. What is the actual physical address? 115
Southeast Main Street, Vidalia, Georgia. We're on the one-way heading west.
Okay, so it's easy to find.
Right.
Plenty of parking, got a great sign out front. So if you're in Vidalia visiting, or you're passing through, or you're relocating to Vidalia, please check out Rialto Restaurant. It's a great place to eat. Kris is a great guy. Kris, we can just wish you the continued success, and you keep putting out that good food, and we're going to keep coming to eat it.
All righty, great. Thank you.
Okay, thanks again. Okay, everyone, well, there you have it. Episode number 2, Simply Vidalia. I'm Ross Kelly, CEO and Sales Associate with Lovins Realty. We'll see you next time.